Well, I haven't heard what the original thing is in a while. What it's called.
Yeah. Well,
Pucker Up Knuckle Sandy.
So this one is the one that we did. Do you have the OG one that like you sent?
Oh, this one
to
that
us?
we did. I think I can find it in my notes.
I bet I could find it. I'm trying to find it here.
Wait, here. I found it.
Oh, you found it.
Found
Cool.
it. This was November 27th, 2019.
Wow. So it was like post Turkey Town.
That's the day that especially you started. November
Post
27th.
Turkey. I knew it was November.
So
Post-Turkey.
here, I have it. I'll sort of, this is how it started.
Yeah. Play it for our little guy.
So that drum beat was there, and then
It was a lower key. Interesting. Oh my god. Thinking about what you just said.
It was gibberish. I was just making it up. Isn't a different melody.
yeah, then it just
Yeah.
gets kind of. That's it.
It's so interesting that I feel like that happens with a lot of our songs. Like we'll just be singing what naturally is coming out of our mouths, just like gibberish, and like if something sings well, it sort of just sticks, and we'll just sort of like end up modeling a lot of lyrics after first instincts, and that's clearly what happened with this song. Because in the first thing, I was like, "That's when my eyes got red." Thinking that what you just said. Like I didn't write that at all. I just said it.
Right.
It must have just been a thought on the brain or something. But then,
Yeah,
then I remember we sent it to you, and you were like, "Oh, that line is really, really cool. Like that part is."
Yeah,
You're like,
because
that part's.
I wasn't there for the last however many minutes of that little session. So then when I got it, it was like completely fresh ears. Like I had no idea what. I was like, this is actually kind of sick. It sounds like MGMT or something to me.
That's to sort of legitimize it for me. Being like, oh, we should actually like work on that song more once you reacted to it. But because I didn't know what it was just like we tried it in like 10 minutes. It was very quick, you know. But what was our version of it when we revisited it?
Yeah, I don't have this. I can't find the session, but we have this. So there's like real drums.
Or then we added some guitar.
It's funny.
Wow.
This is the same, basically.
Especially, it was actually the first song we started tracking on the album. Remember?
Was that number one? Was it that? It was. It must be.
Yeah. So January 1st, we're on FaceTime with Ariel, and he's like, when we're talking about like what our sort of approach is to the album, we were just talking about like recording it with him. And then he was like, "Why don't you just come in tomorrow? We'll just kind of start." And we were like,
Like, okay.
well, "Oh my god!" And then we got off the call. We're like, "Guys, we're starting our second album tomorrow.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?"
literally
is going
not
on?
ready at all.
Yeah, January 1st, 2021. So January 2nd, we go in, and then we start like live tracking stuff. And we were like, "Well, what's easy to start with?" And we're like, "Oh, especially you, because it's pretty like straightforward, the bass line and the drums and whatever." So yeah, that's how we started. It was wild, but
Pretty cool. The song changed quite a bit with Ariel in the studio. Like, it might be interesting. I could pull up like some of the stuff that actually like from the sounds from the actual record.
Do it. Show 'em.
It's like when we showed Ariel, he spent a lot of time kind of on his own, like futzing with it, because when we started it, something about it like wasn't quite feeling like it was like moving the way that it was supposed to, or I don't know. It just never really quite found it. It took a long time for it to find itself. And I think in that process, Ariel just had like ideas like for example, one of the main melodic parts of the song is played on a banjo, which this song certainly like does not sound like a song where you would think to like have the banjo on it, you know? But there's banjo. Okay, here it is.
We found the banjo.
So
there's no like waves. That's something.
I know it's hard. It's making me guess, but so this is the guitars in the actual recording that made the record, but it's just weird because it's such a dancey kind of like song, but then the banjo makes it like this weird swampy like Pirate's Life from You. But like there's the guitar, but banjo. Yeah.
Greg Lees is the banjo player on this track. Legend banjo player. Yeah, full Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, it's cool. anyways,